I usually fish over there. There's something down there. I feel like I always catch something on this side.
I managed a few of them.
Oh, yeah, nice one, man.
All right, guys, we're using a stinger today. This is the pink lady color. We're going to do a little fun thing with a couple different colors. I'm watching this school of fish as they're beating over there. They're all just flickering. They're all just like, what's happening here? What's happening? See them right there? Bam. All right, guys, I had to move from that dock. And it was a school of fish there that was active. I caught one right off the bat. I fished there yesterday and caught some there, so I knew they were there. And they were good fish yesterday, nice size to them. Now that's the pink lady and stinger. He's about 9 7/8. I'm gonna switch colors. And the young boy came out there and he says, it's better fishing on the other side. I said, really? He said, yeah. He was the first one out there. I think he said he was 20. And he said, yeah, it's better on the other side. And I said, really? He said, yeah. So I caught that fish. Y'all see me catch it. He was standing there. He was smiling, telling me some stuff. He commenced to tell me about how that left bank was better fishing. It was deep there. It was rocky. How they built the dock and they hit post, hit rock. I said, yeah, I believe that. Because I said, the whole bank's full of natural looking rock. You know, it ain't rock like that over there that it was put there. It's a natural rock. You can see brown rock, you know, sticking out. So anyway, make a long story short, I lost him, guys. I was reeling one in, talking to y'all, and I lost him. Make a long story short, I said, I've been fishing this lake for 23 years. And I said, I know it pretty good. I've been fishing this dock for quite a few years, catching crappie off of it. And I said, it's got a lot of bracing on it. It always holds crappie. Especially, you know, once you get in the summer months, because it's deep. Oh, yeah, it's deep here. Well, I'm sitting in 14 foot right there, you know, so I was talking to him. And I said, let me show you something. And I spun the depth finder around to where he could see it. And I said, see those long marks? Those are the posts. See that? See them? All those specks right there? Those are fish. You're standing right on them. He just grinned, and he didn't say any more after that. I said, I can see the fish. You don't have to tell me where they're at. You know, a lot of people don't understand live scope because they haven't been around it. But that's what makes live scope great, guys, is that you can see under a dock, and if there's fish there, you know that there's something there worthwhile fishing for. If you don't see any fish, you move on. And there's been times that I've been on that dock and there's only a few fish there. But I don't think I've ever been to that dock where there wasn't some fish on it. It's the way it's set up, and he's right, it's in deep water. That's what I look for in the summertime, and that's what I'm doing now. You can look at the bank. See this bank, how it's going straight up? That's what I'm looking for. Most often, you got a steep bank, okay? That means that you got usually a good drop in this water too. It's continuing to drop. It also means usually that the channel, the creek channel, is coming closer to the dock. Now, that's what you're looking for, okay? I'm gonna make a video here shortly on what I think is good docks, best docks to fish, and that type of thing. But right now we're just working with the stinger. But I'll give you that little tip right there. This is the ice color, okay? That's what I'm working with. Now I'm getting back here, guys. So, because the current, we have a little current here most of the time. Like I said before, we got this is a power generated lake. And usually the current's going this way, but when they fill the lake up, see how tall it is up in the grass? Yesterday I could see the yellow stems of that grass. It was down about a foot yesterday, so they're filling it this morning. They're letting water out. All right, of lake above us, Kerr Lake. It's a 50,000 acre lake. This lake is only 20,000 acres. Yeah, only 20,000. They like this ice color, don't they? So, when they let it out and the lake fills up down here, the water kind of backpedals. Does that make sense? I don't know what the word is for that, but we get a reverse flow when it does that sometime. Right at the end of the generation, when they quit making power. we get this little backwards flow. All right. Good gosh. That's a number 4. Some of y'all are buying my jig hooks. Don't they hold in there good? He's about 10 inches. I don't know how many I've caught on the ice, guys. Is that 2? I don't know if that's 2 or not. I'm gonna switch colors, okay? Bam. Gotta love it. All right, guys, this is the wow color. W-O-W, wow. Okay, that's a nice fish. All right, now the wild color is old-timey smoke. Now, I'm not gonna tell y'all guys to tell me how old you are, but any of y'all guys above probably 45, remember when the Canon and Yokomoto grubs first came out, 3 and 4 inch grubs. They made a smoke with silver and black flake. Then they made a smoke with had some red flake in it. Then they had one blue flake, right? All right, guys, we caught so many bass and stuff on those things, and crappie on those things, and 2 inch grubs and stuff. Well, you can't find them anymore now. For all these fancy colors, they disappeared. Well, I still make it. I call it wild, because you know why? It works. You throw it under a dock or throw it under on top of a brush pile, wow, it'll catch them, okay? And that's all it is. It's smoke with silver, black, and red flake. And to me, it's just hard to beat. Now, I make it also in the new swim bait that's coming out. That's 2.5 inches. So I don't know which video you're going to see first. Oh, messed him. I've got it in that swim bait, and I've caught plenty of fish on it in that swim bait. So far, it's been the best color in that swim bait for me. I have ice, Virginia shad in that swim bait. Now, I have Virginia shad, blue boy, and his stinger. This is one of the baits I told you I want to sell out of down the road. When they come out with 1.5 inch, what I call the LC shad, when Empty Bait Molds comes out with 1.5 inch mold, I done emailed them 2 or 3 times. They're getting tired of hearing from me. I think now when they see my emails, they go, not him. Because they told me they was going to make 1.5 inches a year ago. A year ago. Well, we're going to make it. I just had a bump. I messed him. Didn't even get set the hook. There, I got him. Came back for it. Or another one hit it. Y'all have heard me say they come back for it sometimes, but I learned from watching the live scope. Y'all know some live scopes in front. I'm not even paying attention to it. Once I know where the fish are, I don't need the live scope. Again, I said this earlier. Live scope's a great, sorry guys, live scope is I hit y'all in the head. Live scope is a great search tool. You can go up, look under the dock, and go on. I told y'all other Wednesday night, but I've had 1 or 2 negative comments through the years on live scope. People say, oh, I'm not live scope. Well, I'm sorry. Not everybody likes it. You don't have to. Not everybody likes chocolate ice cream either. So, I ran into somebody the other day, said they didn't like peanut butter. And I went, what? I live off of it. All right, guys. Now, I'm not sure I make this color in the stinger. This is called Wally. Sometimes when I'm shooting baits, I got a mold sitting there. I just pick a mold up and shoot it. I don't think I do. If I do, I might be out of them by now. Because I'm not restocking now. When I run out of a color in the stinger, I'm not restocking it. And neither stinger. Number 1, I don't sell many of them. I looked the other day, I've sold 6 bags this year. Yeah. And yeah, you know who you are at bottom. And they work great. As you can see, I'm not having no trouble catching fish on them. They just don't sell. That's why I'm going to move them. The LC shad is my best selling bait. So what am I going to do? I'm going to put all the colors in the LC shad. When I get, messed him. So I'm getting bites on it. That's why I want to, oh, he got off. He got off, guys. That's why I'm going to put the, what's another LC shad mold. All my bait colors will be in the LC shad shape, which is excellent shape. It must be, y'all must just love it, because that's what 75% of my sales is the LC shad. All right, we'll move it. I get it back far enough, then I just move it slow. Bam. Don't get in no hurry, guys. Just move them slow. I'm using a 1/32 ounce head. The lighter the head, the slower you can move it, right? That's a nice one there, guys. That's a nice fish. Nothing wrong with that one, is it? Bam.